Here's a look at your daily market report on this Wednesday, the 8th day of October. Feeder cattle futures working on an impressive 4-day rally. We'll take a look at that here shortly. First, we'll look at what's going on at the auction barns around the state today. The only early listings we have today is from Windsor Livestock Auction. They're expecting about 1,000 head. A few special cow sales taking place later this week. On Friday evening, 4 state stockyards in Exeter will have their monthly cow special. It kicks off at 5 o'clock, and they're expecting about 500 head there. On Saturday at 6 o'clock in the evening, Mid-Missouri Stockyards in Phillipsburg. They'll have a replacement cow sale at 6 o'clock. Got about 400 head on the listings there. And then a light sale on Saturday at New Cambria at 11 o'clock, expecting about 100 head there. Taking a look at what happened around the state on Tuesday at the auction yards. Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba had 675 head. Feeders under 600 pounds were $10 to $20 higher. Heavier weights not well tested. SEMO livestock sales in Jackson, they had a lighter run, a lot of smaller drafts, individuals and singles, 478 head there. The market $10 to $20 lower. 4 state stockyards in Exeter, they had 930 head. This is the first market reported at that location, so no trend available. A stick-out sale there yesterday, 29 head of 706-pound steers sold at $406. Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, they had 1,759 head through the barn. Yearlings were unevenly steady. Calves 6 to 12 higher, some spots at 20 higher. They had an additional 1,447 head that sold over the video auction. Stick-out sale at West Plains yesterday was 155 head, a 615-pound steers that brought $390.50. That was a full $10.50 higher than a comparable draft of 92 head from last week. Lawley Brothers Livestock Market in Macon, they had 1,200 head. The market there was called mostly steady to firm. A full load of 833-pound steers at Lawley sold at $366.50. Some stick-out sales of heifers included a load of thin flesh 640-pound heifers that brought $390.75. They had 4 loads of heifers averaging from $665 to $685, and they sold from $373.75 to $379.85. At Kingsville Livestock Auction, 1,265 head on Tuesday. The market there mostly steady. A load of 768-pound steers sold at $390. A load of 958-pound steers at $352.75. At Unionville Livestock Market, they sold 1,285 head. Feeder steers and heifers there were called $5 to $10 lower, except for some loads of yearlings. They had 7 loads of steers, totaled 435 head. Those steers weighed from 626 to 639 and sold from $360.50 to $366.75. Box beef cutout values this morning: choice up $1.40 at $367.37. Select down $3.50 at $345.38. Those values based on 87 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The Choice Select spread at $21.99. Negotiated feedlot trades so far for the week, just under 1,200 head. About 200 head of those were reported in Iowa from 228 to 230 live. All the rest of sales outside the 5-state feeding region so far. Really the market not established yet this week. Taking a look at those futures markets now on the Mercantile Exchange. Live cattle for October up 40 cents at $233.50. December up 27 at $238, and February $241.15 up 42. Feeder cattle contracts, they're working on that 4-day rally. The contracts there about $15 higher than where they closed last Thursday, which was a sharply lower day. October October feeders this morning up an even $2 currently, $367.50. November's up $260 at $366.85. January up $242 at $361.42. Lean hogs for October up a dime, $97.95. December up 15 at $86.32. February's down 15 at $88.12. Taking a look at the Board of Trade, soybeans continue to show strength. They're kind of dragging the corn contracts along a bit for the ride with them. Wheat contracts, however, a little bit weaker today. December corn fractionally higher, 420.5. All the contracts there fractionally higher. March at 436 3/4. May at 445.5. Beans are 3 to 6 higher at midday. November 1028 1/4. January 1043.5, and March at 1057 1/4. Wheat contracts are 1 to 1.5 lower at midday. December 505 1/4. March at 523.5, and May at 536. Soybean meal for October up $2.50 a ton at $271.40. Soybean oil for October 50, 80, 100 weight up 27 cents. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Wednesday. This is Tony Hancock.